What is up, you guys? TITOBODS is here again just for you. Now we are on my free-to-play account, the new server 313. Shout out to our alliance here in 313. We have a chill day almost every day since we had a few scuffles in the first few days of the game. Anyway, if you want to join our server, the server is still fresh. You can still catch up to the events, but you already have missed the Derek's Giant's Roar. So I think if you are here just for the company of the people, you can go to 313. But anyway, having said that, I'm here today because I want to tell you guys how you are going to have your first million power in Age of Empires Mobile by doing the things that I'm going to say in this video, and also you're going to reach that peak in just less than 7 days, right before you get your third slot also for your Hero March and also your Hammurabi. Now, before we do all that, don't forget to like this video and share this with your alliance, your friends, so that we're going to be good with the algorithm, and also we can spread the word to the new players aspiring to be good as a free-to-play player. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new to Age of Empires Mobile, you like this kind of content, please do so. And don't forget to ring the bell so you will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you. Now, first off, it's true that I have reached my 1 million power in less than 7 days, and also it's true for other free-to-play players or low spenders that have been spending only those tiny bits of important things, like let's say the battle pass and everything there in the mall. But of course, our account is a pure free-to-play player account, no stain, no dent on it. So let me just show you guys that this is a free-to-play account. So we have our VIP in the mall here. You can see here in the top up, as you can see, 0 out of 5k. So fresh off the menu. So it's a free-to-play account, as you can see there. Now, what we did to reach our very first million here in Age of Empires Mobile in less than 7 days, guaranteed. First of all, you don't have to really save up a lot of your resources and your speed ups early stage of the game. Why am I telling you this? Because other guides are going to tell you you have to save up this, save up that. No, you're going to only save up starting from the time that your alliance or your server is in a bit of a peace. So if your alliance or empire like ours right now is in peace or is at peace and don't have any scuffles or war with any other alliances, that's the time you're going to start your saving up of your resources and everything else. So on the first stages of the game, we have a little bit of skirmish with another alliance, which are now part of our alliance. So they have merged with us. So the thing before is, if that happens to you, what you need to do is, of course, to contribute to your alliance. If you are a free-to-play player, what you have to do first is to think of your alliance, not just yourself. So you have to power up by using your resources and not by spending, because as I've said, I am a free-to-play player here. So what we've done was to first capitalize on what you know already. Now, if you are a new player, you are in the right place because I will teach you how to do that. Now, first of all, what you have to do is to check on your challenges. Your daily challenges is very important because once you have reached each challenge or met with the challenge, you are going to get a lot of resources. Also, you're going to get troops there. Also, you're going to get empire coins in there and other good stuff. So you need to do all the challenge. Now, if you are in war, what you're going to do is to focus your town center. So every time that you can focus your town center on your leveling up, so you're going to have a good levels for your military power as an account. Now, what will happen is that your town center, when you are going to upgrade it, it's going to require you to upgrade some of your other buildings in your account. So doing that, you will be on the right path to get your heroes and your power in check. Now, next up is that even though you are focusing your town center to level up, so your target should be T17 by the 7th day or end of the 7th day. So that is going to be your target. So included in that, they will require you to improve your embassy, improve your military or your university, improve your hospital, your barracks, depending on what you need or what it requires, also your war hole over here. And of course, your walls, but not so much for your guard tower. But the walls are very important also during this time. During those times, you also need to upgrade your university. So again, as I've said, first of all, do the challenges, very important. Number 2 is to focus leveling your town center to T17 by the end of the 7th day. So that once the 8th day starts, and you already have Hammurabi by the 7th day, and once the 8th day starts, you should have your town center ready. And you can already use your Hammurabi, or your third slot of your troops. Now, the first heroes that you should be getting, even though you're not going to focus your swords, for example, like me, I'm not going to focus for my swords. I'm going to get my hands on this one, my cabs. So my main goal is cabs marshals. So that is why I have the marshals here, and I have Harald here because I don't have yet Elsie. Now, even though you don't have, or your swords are not your main focus, you should have at least a sword march. So this march is forever will be the only siege march in the game. So you won't waste this march if you have it. Also, it's going to do a lot for you in the early game. This is the march that will help you do battles in the early stages of the game, especially when you max out Derek with the Roar, or with the Giants Roar event. With the help of your alliance members, you can actually max Derek. As you can see, we are almost at the 5-star. And I know that it's still 270 medals before we do that. Plus this one, I think it's almost 300. But still, we still have a chance to max him out. But do not use any universal hero medals on this hero. Josephine and Hammurabi are tavern heroes, so you can get them from the hero arrival. You don't really need to spend any universal hero medals on them, especially if you're not going to use them. So this is going to be your march once day 8 started. So first day, you have your Josephine, and then second day, you have your King Derek. So just level them up to whatever level is the highest. So invest on them. Early game, invest on them. For the first week, invest on them. As you can see, we have leveled it up to 75. It's max at 75 right now because it's the max capacity we have. We also have open talents. You can use the quick allocate because right now the quick allocate gives you the best available talents that you can get. But first of all, if you don't have the quick allocate yet, what you need to do is focus on what is available. Focus only on the talents that will give you damage, that will give your troops damage and defense. So that's how you're going to do your talents. Now, as you can see here, I only did use my hero skills upgrade here on just to level 20. As you can see, all of them are on the level 20 only. You're not going to need more than that because on the day or on the days after that, if you have already your main march in mind, so that's when you're going to start to use your other resources on that march. And then max this march maybe when you already have your main march maxed out when it comes to skills and levels. So I think 75, the 75 level is now, I think we're on the 10th day, is I think this tapping point right now for me. So I guess you have to do it also like that. And honestly, it will give you a lot of value doing that. And next up, what you need to do is your university. So on your university, make sure that when you have already your CT17, you already have also your T4s, which means your tier 4 hero troops. So as you can see here, we have our swordsmen, pikemen, and cavalry already, and archers already. So you must have that on your T17. So that's your goal for your research. So don't upgrade everything to T5. As you can see here, I only use T5s, or I only upgraded 5 levels for my swordsman and cavalry here on the first one because it's easy to upgrade. It's easy to upgrade. Don't upgrade any other after that. So this one also is an easy upgrade. So as you can see, after that, there's no other level 5s in here. So as you can see now, I'm focusing only on my main march, which is the cabs, because this is going to be a long road here before you get to T5, because the T5 is really important and really have a long long upgrade, so you have to be patient with that. So you have to focus just your main march for the T5. So as you can see here, you need all the T4s before you can get the deployable troops 2 and open up your main march to focus on. So you need to get this. So that is your stopping point, I think, before after you get your CT17. Now, why did I use extra levels on my swordsman here? Because we have a war brewing from the beginning. So I really need a little boost of damage and defense here. So attack and defense, as you can see. So I just use it for that. And now, as you can see, we don't have it already here. Also, our cabs, I'm starting to use up the cabs also here. But since my cavalry defense opened up, so I'm just focusing this. So I'm just focusing all first my cabs because that is my main troop type. So that's also what you're going to do in your first 7 days. So this is what will happen, I think. For your first 7 days, this is your goal to get this for troop type to T7 to T4. So this is the tavern. One of the important things also in the game. This is where you recruit your heroes, and also this is what will give you extra troop capacity and extra levels for your heroes. So combining with the tower or with the town center, the tavern gives you also capacity for your troops and also additional levels for your hero that you can level up. So make sure that you also level the tavern together with your town center because it is also that important. So also your university, make sure it's on the same level as your town center, your tavern, even though your hospital doesn't have yet that kind of level, and it will go later because the town center after 17 will require you to level other important buildings before you reach 30. So right now, the most important thing before the 7 days or before your 8th day is to get these things done with your town center at 17, your university, your tavern at 17. And of course, everything of this is going to require you to use your resources, number one, and to use your speed ups. Now, how can you get all your speed ups? There are a lot of quests in the early stages of the game. You just need to check on your event center here on the right side, then check all the quests every day. Use your quest every day. For example, this one, we haven't yet got the blessing though on the battlefield. So this one also, as you can see, already almost maxed out. So this one also, you can see every other thing in here for your event center is really important to give you your resources and also give you the hero arrival tickets that you can unlock and use right away. Don't dare to save it up because there is an event that you need to recruit how many certain number of times to get certain rewards. So you need to use all your hero arrival tickets so that you can participate in this reward and get the other rewards here. Now also one more thing is that you have to check on the daily events for your alliance. So there is also that. So you need to help your alliance with the daily events that is in the game, especially this one. So you just need to check the milestone here. You will see the events in the game. If your alliance is currently getting things done, for example, this, you need to finish all of that so that you can get the rewards necessary. And getting that rewards or those rewards will give you boost to get you to the right place when it comes to your power before your day 8 comes. Another thing is that don't stop doing the exploration. Always do your explorations daily. Next up is make sure that you don't have an idle builder like this. Make sure you are building every time in the process. As you can see, you need to build it, but as I've said right now, what I'm doing is depending on what I need. So I still max out now the stable. So hospital it is, okay. And doing the upgrades will really require you also to have a lot of resources. So one more thing you need to do is to always gather resources. So once you finish your daily explorations, next thing you need to do is to make sure you used up all your stamina to level up, to attack the tribes also, so that you can get also rewards from the tribe. You can get skill upgrades there, you can get tomes there, and also other resources. So make sure your stamina is always used up once every day. And also there are 3 exploration quests for the day. Make sure you get them. So it's going to be every 8 hours. So once you maximize all that, you're going to get all the potential rewards that comes with it. Like for example, your XP tome, your skill points, your skill upgrades. Also this one, another one with also now the research speed ups. So you need to do that. So this is going to be every 8 hours. So make sure that you do those things. Also, last bit of info is to do the gathering after you're finished with your exploration and your tribal eliminations for the day. Also, before you sleep, make sure that you get your gatherers to the highest available tile. For example, you're looking for food. If you can see level 5, go for 5. If not, go for 4, for example. Then you should go there and do the gathering. So make sure that you do this every day, and for sure you're going to gather a lot of stuff in here that will help you in the process. Also, there is one important thing that you can do early on in the game, because you can actually get a lot of free stuffs here lying around there. You can loot this because it will give you like 10 to 20k of resources depending on what's available here. As you can see here, we have 18k gold, so it depends on the resource that you can get from looting. So you can also do that. There is always going to be things like that available littered around your city, and make sure you can get those because those will help you, especially early stages of the game. It will help you a lot. Now, also, you can use your other heroes available in the tavern that is available for your gathering. So the gathering heroes that you can get is Darius. So you can open him up at day 2, I think. So once you open up Darius, he is also a gathering hero. Once you level him up to 26, I think, you can open up this skill here. 25, sorry. You can open up this skill, wherein that is a gathering skill there. Efficient Harvest, it will give you extra gathering speed. Now, I don't want you to upgrade him use an XP on him. What you want to do is to use them on the tribal elimination so that they can get their XP. Also, Cleo, as you can see, we have already unlocked Cleo here. Then we also have your Queen Dido. You can also unlock her at 26. You can do this bit by bit. So you don't need to do this right away. And also, there are other heroes like, for example, let's say Cleopatra. Even though you haven't yet unlocked this one, once you unlock the talents, you can get a gathering there, as you can see here. Just at level 22, 23, you can get a gathering speed right away. So as you can see there, so make sure that you get those gathering speed in the talents. Don't forget to get them because it will help you boost your gathering speed. What is the most important resource here in the game before we go? The most important for me is the food, because you really need to gather a lot of food early in the game because your troops are based on food. So every time you do train your troops, you will be requested or required to use resources. And uh, the highest amount of resources needed for your troops are mostly, as you can see, food. So the cost is for this one, just for this one, is the 47k for food, and the others are just 11k, as you can see there. So if I were you, you're going to prioritize food early on in the game because it really helps your cost. Let your other resources, for example, you have a resource box in here or resource chest, you can use that on your other buildings, for example, or other stuff in the game, so that you can use your gatherers for your foods. So I think that will be more efficient. And it's really working for me. That's more efficient for me to do it that way. For I forget, you can use your store every day. Make sure that you use store, especially if you are having a war in the early game. You can use the merit store. So exchange your merits for resources here in the game. Now, next up, do your military exercises. I know in the first stages of the game, you don't have the military exercises. What you need to do is finish the story. So here in the stories, it will give you a lot of resources. You can see there, it's just an easy quest to get your arrival recruitment tokens and everything in here. So make sure you finish the story. And the Battlefield Survivor, you need to do this every day. So make sure that you do that every day. And then on your event calendar, there is always going to be a daily quest for that. This one, the Battlefield Blessing, this is going to be a daily quest. As you can see, this resets every reset of the game. So as you can see there, you can get the legendary arrival recruitment and resources in here. So it's important for you to do that. So make sure that you check every event in the game and do it every day. Now also, you have the Gleaming Store. Make sure that you purchase everything that you need in the Gleaming Store. So as you can see, I have already almost purchased it out. And you can get these Gleaming Coins also in the quest on the Event Center. So make sure you check your Event Center daily and make sure to do all the quests there. So also this one, my priorities here were the XP Tomes and the skills upgrade here. So you can see there. And then on the arena, this is going to pop up, I think, after 7 days. So it's not yet in the game for you guys, I think. So just also use the coins in the Alliance treasury and use your coins to get what you need. For example, speed ups and your resources. So what I was doing with it, early stages, was to get the XP tome because I need the XP tomes, and also this one, skill points. Right now, those are what I need. And then after that, of course, once I do again, how do you get the coins for that? So just go for your Alliance technologies here. For example, this one. So donate, and you will get your coins with you. So just use the resources to donate. Don't use the Empire coins. That's one more thing. Make sure that you don't use your Empire coins on anything that is not necessary. Just use that when you are doing the Advent spin for your hero. So we have the advanced spin now, but we are not going to use it. Especially we have a free 3 spins. We're going to use that on our L seed. So you can also do that. So another thing here, as you can see, now your treasury is back at 7K. So you can use that on your other Alliance treasury available research and resources in here. Island Tactics is also one important quest in here. So you can actually get this every 12 hours. This will get full and you will have resources and Island Tactics coins. Then also you have your own store here. Make sure that you only purchase what you need, because early stages of this, it has only a few island coins. So that's what you need. Also here, once you get your tiers, you will get the succeeding rewards together with it. So every time also that you finish a level, you will get your first win rewards, which is also going to be very beneficial for you and your heroes. So make sure you do that also every day. So those are the things that I have done in the daily. And then there's also going to be a daily quest. Just check out your calendar. For example, this one, Scratch to Win. If it's a free to play friendly, you can use that. You can do that. For example, you can actually see here that we are already on the Mightiest Governor event. But I don't want you guys to be touching that right now. And I'm going to explain that on another video, specially made for the Mightiest Governor event. But for as a free-to-play player, don't even bother to get onto the first Mightiest Governor event, because that is not going to be good for you. And I will tell you what is sufficient to get to the Mightiest Governor in a separate video. But anyway, hope you guys have learned something from this video. Have you ever done your first million in just a few days? In just less than 7 days? If you have, and if you have reached more than this as a free-to-play player, not a low spender, no spending even a cent in the game before the 7 days, please leave a comment down below and tell us your journey and what you did during those times. Now, I hope this helps our beginners in the game. And anyway, squad, as always, thank you for checking out this video. Don't forget to like this one, share this with your friends so that they will also know how to do it, especially the beginners. And make sure that if you have encountered this video, you have learned something from it, please give us love by subscribing. And don't forget to ring the bell so you will always get the latest update that we upload in the game. And as always, squad, have a great day to everyone. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.